This is an emergency action notification for the entire worldwide nation of Liberia. Do not turn off your devices as this message is extremely important. This message is being sent at the request of our Supreme Leader Evan Robertson. Last night at 12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the country of the United States of America declared its independence and seceded from the nation. This happened after a man named Alfred Kirkland brainwashed everyone in the United States into believing that the Liberian government is corrupted, and that our Supreme Leader Evan Robertson had been an evil, cruel, and neglectful dictator for 20 years. Everything Alfred Kirkland had told them was false and blasphemy. He has plans on brainwashing the rest of the world. As a response to this, the worldwide nation of Liberia has decided to declare war on the United States. Due to the severe amount of blasphemy he has committed within the past 3 days, the entire nation's government has decided to place a high bounty on Alfred Kirkland. Anyone who kills Alfred Kirkland shall be rewarded $100,000. Alfred Kirkland is described as being a 42-year-old man, standing at 5 foot 10 inches tall. He has blonde hair and green eyes, and wears a green uniform and glasses. If you see anyone who matches this description, kill them instantly as it could be him. You should also kill anyone who has been brainwashed by Alfred Kirkland, as they cannot be saved once brainwashed. Kill them regardless of whether or not they are your relatives, friends, or anyone you consider important. Once they go against the nation, they immediately become your enemy. This concludes this message. Prepare for the war.
This is an emergency action notification for the entire worldwide nation of Liberia. Do not turn off your devices as this message is extremely important. This message is being sent at the request of our Supreme Leader Evan Robertson. Alfred Kirkland is still alive and continuing to brainwash more and more people at a faster rate. It has only been a day since the nation declared war against the United States, and the country has already taken over all of Canada and northern Mexico. The nation's government has made plans on sending 5 nuclear missiles from Cuba to 5 major cities of the United States. The cities are Dallas, Los Angeles, New York, Orlando, and Washington, D.C. This won't stop them entirely, but the massive amount of damage it'll cause will more than likely be enough to make them surrender. However, all citizens of Liberia should still be on the lookout for Alfred Kirkland and his supporters. By all citizens, we mean everyone. This even includes children and the elderly. If you spot Alfred Kirkland, kill him immediately. Do not let him run away from you alive. If you see one of his supporters, kill them instantly no matter who it is. If they are a stranger to you, kill them. If they are a child, kill them. If they are an elderly, kill them. If they are one of your relatives, kill them. If they are one of your friends or best friends, kill them. If they are someone that you consider important, kill them. Kill anybody who betrays the nation no matter what. Show neither pity nor mercy towards them. Once they join his side, they immediately become your worst enemy. Stay tuned for more updates on the war.
This is an update related to the war against the United States sent at the request of the Liberian government. We were unable to launch the nukes from Cuba due to the fact that the country decided to support Alfred Kirkland. What makes this scary is the fact that this all happened within the last 3 hours. I'm not kidding. The entire country of Cuba went from supporting Evan Robertson to straight up going against Evan Robertson in the span of just 3 hours. Even scarier, many small communities in multiple countries around the globe have begun to form supporting him. Alfred Kirkland has now been officially labeled by the government as the biggest threat to our nation. Due to this, the Liberian government has decided to double the bounty on Alfred Kirkland. Anyone who manages to kill Alfred Kirkland shall now be rewarded $200,000. Every citizen in Liberia should be on the lookout for him. If you spot him, approach him as fast as possible and kill him. Do not let him live. If you get caught aiding Alfred Kirkland, you will be instantly shot or given the death penalty. We must put as much effort as we can in order to stop him. This concludes this message. Immediately stop whatever you are doing at the moment. Go out there and kill him now. Do not waste time. The Liberian government needs every bit of help it can get.
This is an update related to the war against the United States sent at the request of the Liberian government. Half of the entire planet has now been taken over by the United States. All of North America, South America, and Oceania along with China, India, Indonesia, Japan, and many other places in Asia have now been fully occupied by the United States. More communities in the nation that haven't yet been occupied by the United States are starting to rebel against the government as well. The worldwide nation of Liberia has now reached a point where it'll be impossible to save the nation. Alfred Kirkland will take over the world and there's nothing we can do to stop him. It's estimated that the entire nation will be brainwashed by Alfred Kirkland within 3 days at most. Gather your loved ones and prepare for the end. If you do not wish to be brainwashed by Alfred Kirkland, commit suicide immediately. This is the emergency alert broadcast signing out for its final time.
Hello. This is your leader Evan Robertson. I am sending this message at my own request because I have some explaining to do. None of you should have been afraid of Alfred Kirkland. He and his supporters were not violent during this war and he was not brainwashing anyone. In fact, Alfred Kirkland was telling everyone the truth about me. I am not the leader that you all thought I was for the past 20 years. I am a fascist dictator. I was the one who brainwashed all of you into supporting and being loyal to me. I am the awful person that he had told people. I did cause the deaths of millions, take away most of your rights and discriminate others. I made everyone's lives miserable, and I am sorry for doing that. I have set this message to automatically end within the next couple of seconds. Now that I've said what I had to say, I will now do what should have been done years ago. Farewell, Earth.
You are listening to 96.5 KVKI serving the city of Shreveport, Louisiana. All radio stations throughout the entire planet have been scheduled to halt normal programming during this time in order to deliver a speech from the new President of the United States of America, Alfred Kirkland. Please stand by.
People of planet Earth. Today is a grand day for all of us. The entire planet is no longer ruled by the evil, cruel, and neglectful dictator known as Evan Robertson. Originally, we were going to sentence her to the death penalty for her crimes against humanity. However, yesterday, she ended up committing suicide over guilt before we could make it to Istanbul. Now that Evan Robertson is no more, we can finally restore the world to how it was prior to her rule. A century ago, there was an organization known as the United Nations. This organization was made for the purpose of allowing multiple self-sovereign nations to exist on Earth while maintaining world peace. Bringing the United Nations back into our world again would be the best decision to make. It would be much better if we divided the planet, into cooperative self-governing nations than to have it governed by one. Having the planet governed entirely by one nation would lead to a more corrupt government, like the one we had been in for the past 20 years. A person can only do little by themselves, but a group of people can do a lot working together. Cooperation is the key to success. Speaking of cooperation, I need to address something. I am not the only person you should thank. Although I was the one who exposed the truth would have never spread across the entire planet if it wasn't for you, the people of Earth. You people contributed a lot during the past week, and I feel that I should thank all of you for doing so. We should all thank each other for allowing this world to become a reality. Sadly, millions of people across the planet had lost their lives during this event. We sincerely thank these people for sacrificing their lives for our freedom. Let us have a moment of silence for these people for their bravery. I shall now end my speech. Thank you all for listening and contributing towards making this a reality. This is President Alfred Kirkland signing out.
That was a speech from the new President of the United States of America, Alfred Kirkland. All radio stations will now resume to their normal programming. You are listening to 96.5 KVKI serving the city of Shreveport, Louisiana.